Please read the caption. I'm out for a walk and I thought it was about time I told you about my picks for Non-Fiction November. I see a bench over here, so... No, actually, I'm going to walk. I'm here for a walk, I'm not... Ooh, drop me a bit of paper. I'm here for a walk, not for a sit down. So, I've got a little list. I potentially have 11 books that I've chosen. Whether I'll actually get round to them, it doesn't matter. But we're going to talk about them and I'm going to mention them. And you never know. Miracles may happen. But you know what? I am that such of a reader that I may completely read something completely different. Anyway, Julie, stop rambling and let's get to the books. Now, the first one is called Heal the Witch Wound, and this is... I don't like the word self-help book, but it's to help women and empowerment. It's an intergenerational psychic wound, as I think it is described, and it just fascinated me because I like all things witchy and I love to talk about, read about the witch trials and anything to do with witches, and it's a perfect season for that, of course. So that's the first one. So the next one is called Scary Monsters and Super Creeps. And it is by a guy called Dom Jolly. Now, I'm not sure if it's the same one that used to go around with this huge, ghetto blaster on his shoulder and used to shout really loudly. I don't know if that's him or a completely different person. But what captured my interest was it was about cryptozoology, as far as I'm aware. I think it's called that. But yeah, and cryptozoology, if I've got the right term, is about all, monsters, mythical monsters and Bigfoots and Loch Ness monsters and stuff. So yeah, that's down my street as well. I've got another book and it's about the history of castles. I love castles, and I bought it when I was visiting a castle a while ago. Now, I've kind of dibbed in and dibbed out, but I want to sort of read it all the way through. I really want to visit some of the castles that are mentioned in this book. So if I read it now, I can make plans to go and visit them. And then, yeah, that sounds exciting to me. The next one is called Mudlarking. Well, a year in mudlarking. No, it's a mudlarking year. And I first introduced to mudlarking in a documentary many years ago. It's where, I don't know if it's just the Thames or in other sort of riverbeds and stuff, but it's about some archaeology. You dig it up and find out about it. So yeah, the next one, Olive from a book Olive, in her suggestions mentioned a book called Play Nice, which is all about the gaming company Blizzard. Now, I play one of their games, and I have played one of their games for a long, long time. And I have played a little bit recently. Not so much these days, but should be quite interesting. So, slightly different there. The next two are about ships. One is a history of the world in 12 shipwrecks. Now, I've seen this bounded about BookTube for a while, for various people talking about it. That sounds fabulous to me. I guess it's talking about the shipwrecks, and then about the area of the world in which the ship was wrecked, and the history of the ship or the people on the ship or whatever, I don't know, but sounds good. So while I'm on ships, there's the ship beneath the ice, which is about the Shackleton ship that got eaten up by ice pretty much. They were on their adventures and they got stuck in this ice flow or something. And they couldn't move it. And as you know, ice moves. And it just, as it was moving, it just crushed the ship. So, things like that do fascinate me. The next three are kind of like, they're not podcasts as such. They're from the Great Courses series, and they're on Audible Original. And they're about 5 hours long, I'm guessing, and it's like going to a lesson, I'm guessing. But I've chosen 3. And I've got them written here, otherwise I forget them. Medieval myths and mysteries, medical mysteries across history, and writing the Bible, the origins of the Old Testament. Now for me, they all sound absolutely delightful. So I'm really happy with those choices. Hopefully you are participating in Non-Fiction November as well. I have made a previous video on Non-Fiction November, which I'll link down below or put a card up or something. Go and watch it. I'm planning to do a video on tips and tricks on how to get into non-fiction if you're not sure where to start. But for now, I am going to put my phone away and I'm just going to walk and enjoy being in the woods. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.